Shot
that
down.
you get that I joined his Telegram chat,
Okay.
the one
Shot
that
down.
you always DM.
Then at this point right here, this is what I see. So now we're here, right? Now we're right here in the market. So at this point in the market,
He posted on his group chat
I'm looking for
that
sells, and then
he
I'm looking for
has
strong buys.
someone
So
doing
this
a
is what
Zoom
I
call,
really want.
but it's not him. I thought it was him. Let me get up.
I always have Forex Factory open. I'm looking at
Huh?
today's today. Let's look at tomorrow. So tomorrow there's 8:30 news. I'm looking for a rejection now, hard buy in the morning. Okay. So now here we see a few things. If we just do here, like I said, we clearly see prices right now. Oh, so I don't necessarily think it will come all the way towards the downside. I still see it's going to push up, but it's in this supply and demand zone. So what I really want is price to come back up a little bit more to around this area and then sell hard towards the downside. But I'm not ignoring the supply and demand zone in the market, is my point. Okay, so I see that line. I see the supply and demand zone in the market. And it's just very simple. If I were to drag this across, if I were to just drag this across all the way, you can see areas of indecision where it happens. Okay, so now we're at this point in the market. This is where we're at in the market. So now I go down to a small time frame, and now I go down to H4. I still see price pushing bullish. Now I go down to H2. What do I see? I see possible doji candle. So this would be, I think, I don't remember who asked me, but this would be kind of like a double top variation. You know, 1, 2 to push down. But I want the exact confirmation for me to enter this. This price is so bullish, there's not enough signal for me to enter the market just yet. Okay? I want to see it do a pre-London push towards the top side. Once it does its pre-London push towards the top side, that is when I'll look for sells. So I want to see this come up to maybe about 72650, 72600, and then I'll sell if it shoots up. Okay, if it shoots up, then I'll sell this price to the downside, and then again, just open up your fibs. I use fibs. I like fibs. No, so I only trade 12 to 12. I live in Miami, so Miami, Florida, so we're Eastern time. I only trade 12 to 12. Those are the times that I trade. I don't trade anything else. 12 to 12 are the times that I trade. And really I only really trade like past 2 a.m. Like past 2 a.m., 3 a.m. is like when I really start trading. Because between 1 and like 3, you have something called the Frankfurt session, which it does it's the German session, and it does a lot of fake outs. That's why that's why a lot of times you get faked out during pre-London, like right around 3 o'clock, and then 4 o'clock it does the opposite move, and you're like, what the hell just happened? It always does it. It always does it. It always does it. It always does it. And that's the pre-London push, you know? So yeah, I do. So for entry purposes, definitely I do. MVBM is something that that I use, hard. I do. I like it. I like the market maker strategy. It's a very good strategy to use. So then, based off daily, again, we know price wants to come down. Not that it wants to come down, but we know price is more bullish than anything. So whenever it comes down, I'm still looking for long. So a good way to gauge your TPs as well as reversals is using fibs. Using fibs is a good way to gauge too. So now I have a few rules for fibs. I personally have a few rules on how I like to use fibs. So the way that I like to use fibs is if it's a breakout already, I want it to come to a price point. I won't even wait for a candle to form. If this pushes up, I'm entering around 172,600. I'll probably even put a sell on it, or even 126. So probably 127,265. So 172,650. If it hits this, I automatically have a sell limit. I wouldn't even necessarily wait for the candle. I'll wait for the price point of that area. So 172,650. It's based off numbers theory. It's something else that kind of like psychological levels, but price moves to numbers of 0, 5, 20, 35, 50, 65, 80, 95. Okay? No, not quarter point theory. If it breaks, wouldn't you wait for retest? What do you, if it breaks up or down? Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. 1 second, guys. So sorry about that, guys. So Manuel,
I have the light, please.
who? Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. I'm so sorry.
Liếm gì? Giờ anh đừng liếm nữa. Wait. Giờ anh dừng liếm xong lại gió rồi she look away. So let you climb on the bed, Freddy. Monkey. So let you climb on here. Get up. Get down. Monkey down.
Okay, so sorry about that. So if it breaks above, like, but what do you mean? Like if it breaks up here?
Down.
Yeah, if it breaks up here past like 72800, 72900, then yeah, you just wait for retest, or I don't even think it probably will retest. It'll probably just push up completely. Really. But I don't see that happening. I really don't. I see this pushing up to about 72650, maybe even 72700, and then selling hard. It's about 71800. About an 80 to 90 pip drop, and around that area, then it'll push right back up towards the top side. If I were to do fibs from, like I said, from low to high, this is 2.8. But once a breakout occurs, once a breakout already occurs, this is the breakout off the daily. Once a breakout already occurs, I've noticed through backtesting when fibs come into play, price doesn't necessarily go to 61.8 or 62. It rejects off 39 or 38.2. So I like for this to come down, hit this area, and then from that area, push towards the top side again. Okay? So this is what I would say. This is what I like to see ideally. And then make a big bull run. Make a big bull run.
Just make sure that this is running properly. So just come inside here.
Yeah, that's fine. You can call it that. I don't like to do pinpoint pricing. It's just that's not how I trade. I like to do zones more than anything. I like areas and I like whole numbers, but I don't look at it like that so much. And that's what I'm looking at. So again, I have GJ, which is the main pair that I'm looking at. I want GJ to push down, and you know it's going to push down. That's a bearish engulfing. So now it's literally doing support turn resistance. You see it? Support turn resistance, sell. Then buy. That's literally what it's doing. So sell, then buying long. That's what I'm looking at. So that's what I'm looking at that point. Hold on, guys. sells and buys to go longs. GBP CAD, I want it to shoot up and then sell hard. GBP NZD. I already have GBP NZD. Alex F, AUD USD or Euro USD. Those are good pairs to look at. They move structurally sound and they're a little bit slower. One News FX Gold, USD News FX Gold. Or like a FOMC FX Gold. That's good. So this pair we already know. Oh yeah. Same principle. So with this candle, we already know it's a sell. Like this candle already tells us that GBP NZD is a sell. Okay, like that's simple. And this is even simpler. Like this is right at price point where it needs to go. Like we see this as Thursday. Left head, right shoulder, 70.70 price point, resistance, turn support, turn resistance. Now, based off H1, we know price is going to push back up. You know, and GBP NZD moves a lot of pips. So we know that price will push back up. So I'll wait for around 3 a.m. for it to come around 9215, 922 area, and then I'll sell it. And then I'll sell this trade. And that's it. Like I'm not trying to figure out where I want it to go towards per se. And that's it. That's it. That's all I want. I want price to push up, and then I'll sell it. And then if you like, you know, patterns, left head, right shoulder, fine. Now another thing this might do, which happens a lot of times, because this is just an easy trade. Everybody sees this as an easy trade, you know. Everybody notices it's an easy trade. Everybody can see this trade is my point. So a lot of time what price will do is that this will force it up and then sell. So come up there and then sell it with a hard wick. So one or two things. Like I said, 9-2. I probably won't place a sell limit on GBP NZD because GBP NZD moves reckless. It moves a lot of pips and very, very quick. So I'll allow this to come up around this area, maybe even 924. I'm gonna wait till around 3 o'clock. Honestly, I'll wait till around 3 o'clock to enter any of these trades, this trade particularly. Let it come up, and then I'll sell it hard. Sell it hard. I'll sell it very hard. Just I'll figure out how many standards I'll put on it, but I'll just drop a few standards on it and hold it. And that's it. And then GBP, JPY, I'm waiting for that sell, and I'll buy it long. And then GBP CAD, I'm waiting for it to blow up, and then I'll short it too. And that's it. And that's all I'm looking for. Every other trade is non-existent for me. GBP NZD, GBP USD, probably the same thing. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Definite shorts. Definite shorts. Zone that I wanted to go towards is right about here.
He said, let's talk soon and share some thoughts. I told him that you said hi.
That's what I wanted to go towards.
To learn fucking makeup from his girlfriend. Like, wow. He's so good.
Give me 1 second, guys.
She's really good at makeup. I'm looking for his wife.
You may resolve the issue. Now, if it's still not working, you still can't type in the search box. It's never going to go. Case now, restrictions with the search box not working. We're going to go into File Explorer. I need to open up Control Panel. Let me just say,
Sorry about that, guys. All right, so then this is what I'm looking at for this player right now. Yeah, I'll take a look at it right now. Yeah, I'll take a look at it, EU. Yeah, take a look at EU in a little bit. So this is really what I'm looking at. Around this price point area. Around this price point area is where I want the market to go towards. Hold on. Actually, hold on. Sorry, I got distracted. No, not even. I wouldn't want it to go that low. Way too low. I'm fine if you're coming around this area.
Whenever I see two red boxes, I'm selling somewhere over here. Okay. That is my sell. Now since
I get a spike, drop, and then just longs from there.
This strategy or this,
Now just understand that any one of these moves is what I'm looking at. You understand? These are the trades. So you have to understand these are the trades that I'm looking at. Like trading is not like, guys, trading is not, it's not hard. It's not hard. It's honestly not hard. Just we get in our way a lot. And you have to be really confident in your style. You cannot waver in your style. If you take a few hits, you got to stop. I've been full-time trading, you know, for almost 2 years now. So it's definitely a journey, but you just need to find it. You just need to find it and find your style. That's like the most important thing I can say. Find your style, adapt the style, and be like absolutely confident in it. Absolutely confident in it, and then you'll be fine. So these are the trades that I like to see. You know, if I don't catch the sells this morning, I'll catch the buys later. Pretty much. If I don't catch the sells in the morning, I'll catch the buys later. And that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I want in the market. That's what I'm looking at. What trade did you say? EU, you said? EU and then AU, EU and AU.
which we need to see is the first step is.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be the last one I'm gonna do, guys, because yeah, that's all mental. That's a mental issue, Manuel. You just need to log your trades and do certain like mental skills, but that's all mental. It's probably the last one I'm gonna do for tonight, all right, guys? So then we'll go from there. So same thing. If you guys notice something, you know, trend line theory always works, always will work, and continues to work at all times. So even this one is not necessarily. You have to understand, it's not. Pretty much, you could see. Not complicated. You can clearly see his day. Lower lows formed, rejected off that point. So then that's at that point you can clearly see that it's gonna push towards the top side. You know? AU, so this is what I noticed. I like to do price action. So understanding price action, I'm just going to look at a holistic view, see where I'm at in the market. I see price points coming back down to this area. Okay, that's number one. I see price points coming back down to that area. If I go based off monthly, yeah, massive hammer. This is looking to take off very, very soon. Very soon, this is looking to take off. This is actually a swing trader's dream right now. This really is a swing trader's dream. This is looking to take off big time. Because this is based off the daily and the weekly. Yeah, no, definitely. This is not the last. We're gonna be doing these a lot more. We're gonna work something out, and yeah, we're gonna work something out, and I'm gonna be trying to do these a lot more for you guys. So then, based off monthly massive rejection on this bullish candle, we know it's gonna push up. Swing trader's dream. Oh, definitely. It's in a strong zone in the market. Trend line themes being respected. Buys, longs. This is longs. This is all day longs. H4 clear. When I see big rejection like this, like when I see massive rejection like this on a bearish candle, rejecting off my zone completely, I automatically bingo light goes off in my head. So this is what I'm looking at. If I wanted to do this, I'd buy it here, put a stop loss 30 pips below. That's it. If I that's laziness, you know? That's laziness. That's like a lazy trade. Now I'm at this point, I would buy it. I don't even think it's gonna retrace. I would buy it. I would buy it. Honestly. I like it, man. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I like it a lot. I would buy. Actually, I'll do it right now. This is like AU doesn't move as fast as other pairs. Understand that. So this trade is a lot easier to call. A lot easier to call for me. You have to understand. Once you see the move, like you have to go. You cannot second guess yourself. You cannot think it over. Like this is very simple 1 to 3 trade, but this is a lot more than that. I'm telling you, this is a lot more than that. I don't even think it'll get that low. Honestly, I don't even think it'll break 600. If it were to retrace, I don't even think it'll break 600. So now, obviously, if you want, you can do like 750 buy limit, maybe even 735 buy limit. But market X, well, we're wasting time. But it's like we're wasting 3 pips, okay? But it's a buy. So that's a buy. TP areas. That's like the simplest one. Easily. That's like the simplest one. Yeah. So you have to understand, GBP pairs do a lot more MVVM strategy than other pairs do. And this doesn't really necessarily do it. And it's in the zone that I like. Yeah. Yeah, this is easy. Yeah, I'm in it. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second.
Go down to where it says.
1 second, guys. Yeah, that's easy. I'm in this trade. Hold on. 1 second, my friends. One second, guys.
Hello friends, welcome back. This is Pranam from the welcome to stock market trading. I heard so many comments in the previous videos and I was laughing. Someone was telling that my voice is not good, your voice is dead. And somebody said that you have copied from someone else. So friends, concentrate on my voice. Please concentrate on my strategies. I am giving this knowledge for free. I don't get anything.
Oh yeah. So for me, it's that candle. It's this bull engulfing. That bullish engulfing tells me everything. And then just okay, let's just do just very, very simple. confirmation checklist if you guys want to do it. Based off my confirmations. Trendline theory. Number 1. On monthly, it's hitting the opening. That's number 2. On number 3, it's hitting supply and demand zone. That's number 3. Double bottom based off the wicks. Number 4.
from anyone. See, friends, we are all
Large lower wick. To me, these are just my confirmations. You understand? My confirmations. Doesn't mean that they're 100%, but these are my confirmations. How I look at the market. That's number 4. H1, bullish engulfing. Number 6, that's a double bottom towards the bottom side of a higher low. 1 push, 2 push, needs to come back up. And that's it. That's a simple trade. I'm okay with that. I like that trade. That's a good trade. All right, guys. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you guys go because I have some things that I have to do. It was a pleasure getting on this call. You know, we'll definitely do this more often. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Look at those trades, guys. GBB NZD sells, GBP CAD sells, GBB JPY